Good afternoon. Welcome on in for another edition of From Day One. Today we hit the dungeon, aka the Fungeon, for a romp on the Kraken side to start our day. Now we will end up probably fighting most of the. So it looks like we start with 138 KT. Probably during part 2 or 3, I'll take some time before going to our normal frauditors, auditors, and the like. Talk about any new thoughts on Mira. That we'll get from today's Nexters. Really? You're gonna chomp that much out of me? So it's wanting to do. The weird thing is, as you can see, going in and out gives it another chance to take the random chance draw. There we go. That one I like. And that one we'll take. I was gonna think I have to go out and spend some resources, but finally got a pull that was decent. So we continue on. As we march along, let me get some Hero Wars audio. Here we go with our first. That was from, of course, when Iris came on board.
Tell me, what is your greatest desire? Is it wealth beyond your wildest dreams? Or you wish to cheat death and live forever? Or maybe You want to seize an unimaginable power, like I did. Be careful what you wish for. Your desires may come true.
Does not look like it wants to give us a better draw. As you see, we're only getting to about the heart position. I mean the star position on the meter. Doesn't seem like it's given us anything better of a draw. So I guess this we will have to go and use some resources. So pit potions we use. Seeger do we need? And that's a pretty good use, right down to 5 points. So that's almost where I could have done that better if I tried to myself. Alright, by the way, next audio track coming up.
My fellow Guardians, thank you for answering my call. We must act quickly, but before we depart, we must know what we're dealing with. To uphold this ever-shifting balance, our universe gives birth to gods, such as Osh, the Eternal Keeper, the embodiment of creation and destruction, an infant deity destined for deeds both beautiful and terrible. Every child needs a mentor, and gods are no exception. Judge and I were the first to greet the newborn in our universe. Shortly after, we were joined by Merida, Ra-Ozu, and Naos. All 5 of us vowed to raise Osh and prepare him for the times he will be needed the most. Though bound by the same oath, we soon realized how differently we saw our purposes. Judge and I believed that the young god must be isolated from the universe until he is ready. But our allies wanted Osh to travel the universe freely and use it as his playground. The possibility of countless tragedies of cosmic proportions were of no concern to them, so long as they remained his holy advisors. Back then, I managed to convince them, or so I thought. The Eternal Keeper had so much to learn in so little time. For years, I've been teaching the young god about the world that's waiting for him. But my strict mentorship became too much of a burden for a curious child. One day, the young deity just vanished, eager to explore the universe on his own. I failed him and put us all in grave danger. All 5 of us scattered throughout the universe, trying to find the infant god. We were desperate. How can you possibly catch up with a cosmic being that doesn't want to be found? As it turned out, the child's curiosity led him to Asgard, an ancient city of gods. There he was finally found by Merida, Ra-Ozu, and Naos. The remaining citizens of Asgard began to worship the Eternal Keeper as their new god, while his former mentors proclaimed themselves as his holy disciples. Glory, reverence, power. This is what my compatriots had always desired. Now that they had gotten it, they could never allow it to slip away again. The young god was betrayed by his own teachers. Merida lulled the infant god into a deep slumber. Ra-Ozu locked him inside an impenetrable cage. And Naos made sure I wouldn't be able to sense his cries for help. Thus the Eternal Keeper became a prisoner to his dreams, while the usurpers came to power, and have been ruling Asgard ever since. But those fools are oblivious to the real extent of their betrayal. The Harbinger is still clawing its way to our reality, leaving unhealing wounds upon the fabric of existence itself. These wounds turn the god's dreams into horrific nightmares. Nightmares that this poor child cannot awake from. I can't imagine what he might become after enduring such torture. Guardians, we must free Osh from this unending horror. Waste no time, and pray it's not too late.
It is. And of course, that's when Asgard first came in.
Somebody, please, let me out! I did nothing wrong. Release me! Hey! You! I've sacrificed so much for Dominion. And this is how you pay me back. Right? Tristan?
What a pathetic ruse. Show yourself, fiend.
They must have summoned you to interrogate me, eh? I'm glad to cooperate. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Your dominion will burn. Everyone you know will die. And there is nothing you can do to stop this. Ooh, so we finally get to torturing. What is this cute trinket of yours?
Why don't you take a closer look? Recognize someone familiar?
It can't be. What did you do to them?
I made them cooperate. Just as I will make you.
No, please, I'll talk. I will, promise. The Archdeacon, he's planning.
We know, and we are ready. As for you, you will serve the light now.
You will suck.
Embrace your new purpose.
Done already.
I have just begun.
And of course, before Tristan,
It's happening again. Our land is screaming in agony. Centuries ago, an ancient enemy of the elves vowed to wipe out our people, scorching the holy forests across the land. Desperate, our ancestors created the Keepers, protectors of the elven kind, and avatars of nature's wrath. The devastating war showed no mercy to our homes. We lost so many, but ended up victorious. The Keepers sacrificed their powers to heal the holy forests. Only a few of them survived the ritual. The remains of once mighty Keepers were hidden in tombs, forgotten, resting in a death-like slumber. They wait. Yes, it's happening again. But this time, we are prepared.
That was Elvanor's Awakening late April 16th to the 22nd. But between them, we also got this.
Hey, you. Are you lost, little one? Looks like we got some meat for dinner. You stupid, puny penguin! Your Majesty, penguin, you peasant.
King of the Eternal Snow. In the middle of August, when you want something cold. Now, something I was not around for originally was this. It's cute. Oh, he wanted the fishy. So that's when they actually put all the things we grown up enjoy now. That was the Dante rework. And I think we have time for one more as we finish this trip. That was the Yasmin audio. So with that, we will bring this first episode to a close, of course. Sausage, s'mores, and a partridge in a pear tree in the evening, and our Bell's final of Night Terrors in the overnight. That's what to look for later today here on From Day One. Have a great afternoon, everybody.